everyone, I hope you are well. Today I'm going to discuss night shifts and how to recover from it. So in my experience, I started doing night shifts about 2 months ago for 2 days a week, and because I was not doing a full week, I wanted to keep a certain sleep cycle. Obviously this was not an easy task. It was the first time that I had such a work schedule and it felt really disruptive. There were days that I wouldn't wake up until really late in the afternoon and I wouldn't be able to fall asleep the next day when the sun was rising. I've tried many things and I've come up with a couple of tips for you in this video. I've also included tips from the experts to give you all the keys for a better recovery. So I hope you enjoy watching and please don't hesitate to share your tips in the comments below. Good evening everybody, this is my first night of my 2 night shifts this week. It's currently 8:30 in the evening and my shift starts at 11. I did wake up pretty early this morning around 8:30, but I did manage to take a nap. It actually made me feel quite refreshed and I don't think I'll have any coffee tonight because I don't want to disrupt my sleep cycle too much. I still want to be able to fall asleep tomorrow morning. I'm just going to grab something to eat and hopefully get through the night. Wish me luck. Good morning everybody, it is 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got back from work. You can probably tell with my eyes I am pretty tired now. My body is screaming for sleep. It's asking me to rest now, right now. I had a pretty good night. I didn't have any coffee since yesterday morning. I had dinner at 8:30, took another dinner around 1:30 a.m. I still felt good at that point. But then at 3 I started feeling a little bit weaker. My ability to concentrate has decreased massively. Right now I'm having trouble finding my own words. You know that feeling when you're so tired that you feel a bit drunk? That's exactly how I'm feeling right now, and I just need to take a shower and crawl under these bed sheets. Good morning everybody. It's currently 1:30. I feel like I've been hit by a bus, to be honest. So I'll try to go back to sleep. Hello everybody. It's 3:15. Let's have some coffee. Good evening everybody, this is night 2. I slept about 6 hours. I stayed up late so I'd be tired enough to get enough sleep, but I ended up waking up twice. Definitely feel more tired than yesterday. I actually had to take 2 coffees today. I'm definitely not at the top of my game. Wish me luck again for tonight. It's about 10 p.m. I realized that I could actually take a nap and fall asleep. It's getting really difficult. I keep yawning, it's horrible. Good morning everybody, I just got off work and the weather is incredible, so I decided I will walk home. Somehow I finished later, but I still feel very energized from the night, although I had a couple moments where I felt like I just wanted to go to bed, but it's all good now. So pretty up there. just arrived and I actually feel really exhausted right now. So I think I'm not even gonna eat anything or drink anything. I'm just going to take a shower and pass out. Good morning, everybody. It's the second morning after the night shift. It's currently 2 p.m. It's past 2 p.m. I ended up sleeping about 4 hours in the end. I'm going to resist the urge of going back to sleep, otherwise I won't be able to find a normal cycle again. So let's have some breakfast and coffee. The following days, I set my alarm at 9 a.m. in the morning and I tried having meals at around the same time. But most of all, I kept myself busy working, filming and editing videos for Instagram and filling my days really. Right, so what really worked for me was keeping a certain routine. That means setting an alarm early in the morning, eating meals at regular times. That really trains your body. I know it sounds really hard, but you really have to force yourself to get out of bed. Otherwise, the more you delay your wake time and bedtime, the more it'll be difficult to adapt again. Another thing that I was doing is also watch my caffeine intake. Because caffeine's half-life is about 6 hours, so that means your body processes half of the caffeine during 6 hours. I was not taking coffee in the afternoon, so for example at 3 p.m. if I took coffee, I'd still be processing that caffeine until 9 p.m. and I wouldn't be able to fall asleep easily later on. So I was only having coffee in the morning to help me stay energized to get my day started. But yeah, it's really important that you don't drink coffee too late. Obviously, the most challenging part of this whole experience is fighting the urge of going to sleep. One thing that you can do, and what I've done, is really keep yourself busy. Maybe do some workout, keep working on that project of yours, cook, anything but staying in bed, really. Trust me, I've been there. I've binge watched the whole 8 seasons of Desperate Housewives when I first started night shifts. Terrible idea. Going for walks is also very helpful because it triggers your natural body clock. Somehow we're naturally programmed to work around the sun. When you're exposed to light, your body naturally synchronizes with sunrise and sunset. So if you have enough light exposure, when it gets dark, you'll naturally feel tired. So that's why it's also important that you expose yourself a little bit in the sunlight. Sleeping during the day can also be a challenge because of the light and the noise from the street. I don't know how's your room, but for example, mine isn't completely dark and I can still hear noise from outside, or if my flatmates are around, that may wake me up. So I'd highly recommend investing in an eye mask or blackout curtains and earplugs if you're sensitive to noise. Some people also buy white noise machines, but then it depends how receptive you are to this. Give yourself the best conditions to fall asleep. Now, if you're a full-time night shift worker, the experts recommend that you keep that sleep-wake schedule. Otherwise, it will be really difficult for you to adapt during those 2 days off, if you have 2 days off, and it will be more disruptive than anything. It's also a good idea to turn off your phone or put it on airplane mode to avoid being disturbed by any notifications or call or light from the phone. It's important that you put yourself in a calm and peaceful environment before you go to sleep. You can also take a hot bath or shower or do meditation. Any relaxing activities will help if you have trouble falling asleep during the day. But anyway, what works best for me may not be working for you. It really requires some trial and error to see what's best for you. The most important thing is that you get enough sleep. According to the National Sleep Foundation, adults aged between 18 and 65 years old should get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. People aged older should sleep between 7 and 8 hours. Generally speaking, it's not recommended to sleep fewer than 5 or 6 hours. So that's it. I hope you find these tips useful and let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you very soon in another video for more sleep tips. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Bye!